Hello Capricorn, my name is Keith Haswell and I'm a professional astrologer with 30,000 clients worldwide. I won't spend a lot of time, Capricorn, explaining about myself because you've probably come to this video because you've seen one of my other videos. I've got over 150 YouTube videos now and over 350,000 people have viewed those videos collectively, so you've probably seen one of them, so I'm not going to talk much about myself but about you. And you, Capricorn, are a very powerful spiritual being. You are primarily, Capricorn, a spiritual being. You are not a human being in search of the spiritual. You are a spiritual being expressing your consciousness at the level of consciousness called human. But you are primarily a spiritual being, and as such, you are on a journey in life to expand your understanding about the nature of reality and your place in that reality. And we do that, Capricorn, by setting up hurdles for ourselves in our life. And we always set up the hurdles ourselves. Karma is never assigned, it's always chosen. And you've set up hurdles for yourself during May and June 2015 because you wanted to be able to jump those hurdles, and in the process of overcoming obstacles and jumping hurdles, we develop qualities, principles and values within ourselves in which we feel that we lack. And so what I'm going to do is look at the movement of Mars and Saturn through the houses of your horoscope during May and June 2015 to tell you what sort of stresses that you've set for yourself and what sort of obstacles that you've set for yourself that you wanted to overcome during this 2-month period. And then I'm going to look at the joy that comes from the movements of the beneficial planets in your horoscope, which is the Sun, Venus and Jupiter. And as they move through the houses of your horoscope, they bring joy and happiness in your life in so many ways. So I'll first of all look at the hurdles from Mars and from Saturn, and then I'll look at the joy that comes through those beneficial planets in your horoscope as they move through the houses of your horoscope, okay? I'm going to put it on a timeline for you, Capricorn, with starting off with the 1st of May. I'll tell you where these planets are, and then I'll put it on a timeline and tell you when it changes into a different house. Okay, now Mars starts the month off with on the 1st of May, is in the 5th house of your horoscope. Now that's going to introduce tension and stress in your life to do with love, romance and the social side of your life. Now there's going to be tension also through children if you have children in your life, and with Mars in the 5th house of your horoscope you're going to have a propensity to be impulsive and indulgent in the social side of life and the recreational side of life. So you can jump into a hasty relationship with Mars in the 5th house of your horoscope. It makes a change into the 6th house of your horoscope, Capricorn, on the 12th of May. So then for the next 2 or 3 weeks with Mars in the 6th house of your horoscope, you'll have stresses and tensions that focus through co-workers. There'll be arguments and conflicts there potentially if you do want to let yourself fall into that trap, okay? So just try and relax around the job and with co-workers and so forth, because you'll find that perhaps they're a little bit dominant and assertive in their nature. And you're going to find that there'll be potential for accidents on the job, and also stresses and tensions focusing through domestic pets if they're in your life, okay? Now then Mars moves into the 7th house of your horoscope on the 25th of June, Capricorn, and with Mars in the 7th house of your horoscope for the next 2 or 3 weeks, your partner or spouse, if they are in your life, will be rather dominant and assertive in their nature. There'll be stresses and tensions over their dominance and assertiveness, and there's going to be stresses and tensions for you to do with legal matters potentially, and also to do with dealings with the general public. So you could be out and about in a shopping mall and have an accident or a conflict with somebody or something like that. So just to be forewarned is to be forearmed, basically. Now Saturn during this whole 2-month period, Capricorn, is in the 12th house of your horoscope, and that's the house of sorrows. and limitations. So you're feeling as if you're boxed in somehow and you're having secret worries in your life about your personal initiatives and interests. You've got secret worries and potential problems there to do with parents if they're alive. One of them could be in hospital or something like that in this 2-month period. There can be worries and difficulties in your life to do with personal initiatives that haven't been well thought out. You can have bad judgment with regard to commencing and starting projects, but you'll also slip into states of depression and limitation and frustration there, and secret worries and insecurities in your life. So yeah, that's a test that you've got to go through, and the way to get through that test is to go for solitude and introspection and reflection, and through the wonder of solitude to be able to make changes inside of yourself and to aspire toward the divine, okay? Now I'm going to look at the movements of the Sun, Venus and Jupiter through the houses of your horoscope now to tell you what joy is there, okay? Now the Sun starts off on the 1st of May in the 5th house of your horoscope and remains there until I tell you there's a change. With the Sun in the 5th house of your horoscope, Capricorn, there's a focus of your personality upon fun and the social side of your life, children, romance, love, and entertainment and amusements, and so there's a focus there upon those things. Venus starts the year off, or starts that month off, the 1st of May, in the 6th house of your horoscope, and with Venus in the 6th house of your horoscope until I tell you that it makes a change, there's happiness socially through people that you work with. There's benefits for you for job interviews and job changes and things like that, but there'll be a lot more affection and love coming to people that you work with from you, and from people that you work with to you. So there's social activities revolving around people that you work with that bring happiness and joy for you. Then on the 8th of May, Venus moves into the 7th house of your horoscope and remains there for 2 or 3 weeks. And with Venus in the 7th house of your horoscope, Capricorn, your partner is going to be very affectionate. It's a good time for strengthening relationships or forming new relationships. It sees benefits for legal matters. It sees benefits for you generally socially, getting out and about in public malls and shopping centres and theatres and things like that, and public parades and that type of thing. But your partner is going to be very affectionate, and you'll have a lot of happiness in relationships during that particular phase. Now then we look at the Sun changes into the 6th house of your horoscope on the 22nd of May, Capricorn. It remains there for 30 days, seeing a focus of your personality upon health and diet, exercise rituals and routines. You want to be focusing upon improving your health, getting extra vitality going through you by getting good sleep patterns and things like that. And there's a focus upon the job, social activities connected with the job, and you seem to have a sunny disposition with regard to people that you work with. Now then we have on the 6th of June, Venus moves into the 8th house of your horoscope, increasing your sex drive if you're female, and it also brings a great deal of benefit for joint finances that you share with a partner or a spouse. And with Venus in the 8th house of your horoscope, there's a love of the mysteries of life. So you're wanting to delve into the mysteries of life after death and the hidden side of life and stuff like that. And then the last one we come to is on the 22nd of June, with the Sun moving into the 7th house of your horoscope. It remains there for 30 days. With the Sun in the 7th house of your horoscope, the whole of your personality, Capricorn, is focused upon your partner and your spouse, and there's a strengthening of ties, formation of new ties, social activities revolving around your spouse and so forth. Personal initiatives of theirs are going well, and you seem to be out and about mixing with the public more so during that time as well. Now I want to look at Jupiter, because Jupiter is a major beneficial influence in our horoscope, Capricorn, wherever it sits. And with Jupiter in the 8th house of your horoscope during this whole 2-month period, it means that you've got a tremendous benefit there potentially for joint finances that you share with a partner or a spouse. there's money coming from deceased estates or from unexpected sources, an inheritance or a windfall of some description, but also a tremendous urge to expand your understanding about the mysteries of life and life after death and stuff like that. And you'll be wanting to make changes inside of yourself during that period with Jupiter there. And Jupiter is moving very fast, Capricorn, during this time. It moves from 13 degrees Leo to 21 degrees Leo. Now, if you have any planets in that region between 13 degrees Leo and 21 degrees Leo, it means that Jupiter is forming a conjunction with those planets in this 2-month period of May and June. You want to know about that, and so you can order your horoscope number 2 or 3 if you do have any planets in that region, and I'll fill you in on what's going on with those conjunctions and what benefits accrue from that type of conjunction, okay? That's about all I wanted to cover with you here on this particular video for you, Capricorn. But what I want to do now is to steer you towards a video of mine that I released 2 weeks ago called The Meaning of Your Dreams. Now, this video has had more people tick the like box on a percentage basis than any other video that I've ever produced, and I only released it a couple of weeks ago. You won't find that there's 15,000 viewings or anything there like you would get with a cat playing a piano or a baby dancing in a nappy that appeals to the small minds of people. But you're on the crest of the wave of evolution, Capricorn, and you are ready now to make a gigantic step forward in the expansion of your consciousness. And you've brought yourself to this particular video at this time because you are ready to make changes inside of yourself that you weren't ready to make even a month ago. And so I urge you to find your way to my website, and the website address is always there in the description of my videos, okay? Go to the YouTube video page of my website and scroll down to the bottom there, and you'll find that video called The Meaning of Your Dreams. Click on that link there and you'll start watching it straight away, and you will be so inspired by that, and you'll know why everybody is so excited about that video and why they've ticked the like box on a larger percentage than any other video that I've ever produced. And that will inspire you to want to go more and deeper into the deeper side of life, and to perhaps go through my CDs. And you can go to the free CD page in my website and you can download a couple of those CDs that are in there and listen to them, and then that will start you off on a journey through my intensive number 1 out of my first book, What Really Matters. And then you can go further if you want a personal horoscope done by me. I'm happy to do your horoscope number 2 or 3. And that is a personal horoscope that's based on your individual horoscope and birth time, okay? And that'll lead you into spiritual university through my intensives 2 and 3. It's nice to have this opportunity, Capricorn, to be able to be of service to you through this video. I wish you well in life. I look forward to witnessing your progress. Thank you.